if I ever get back to, well, not if, sooner or later when, because everything changes. But when I'm back, when we are back on our feet, uh, I believe that, it takes longer and longer time to recover. We've done this a couple times and then had people betray us, break the law to fuck us over. This isn't some joke. We're not making it up. It's what happened. And so there's been multiple times where people have conspired to betray us and cause us to be homeless. So this almost seems scripted in a way that, like, how could that happen so much? I'm not that fucking gullible. Neither is Tracy. Both of us are wary as fuck. We've been living out on the streets. We're fine when we do this. So it's almost like getting corralled into a certain socio economic demographic. And it seems to be prevalent white people, white middle-aged people seem to be make up the mass of the real homeless people, because there are a lot of crisis actors and bullshitters out here. There's like Angry Hobo says, you see a dude with a fucking bandana around his dog's neck, and he's too cool for school, and yeah, that's some kind of trust fund baby or a crisis actor paid for a certain reason. They set people up. They're making the real homeless disappear. There was always more than they ever admitted. There was never as many as they thought, and they've doubled the size of it by having too many fucking fakies out here. People say, "Oh, that's conspiracy theory." That's not. That is the fucking bona fide truth. But when I do get back on my feet, however long it takes, and be stable in some place somewhere for a bit, I don't want to stay there too long because I don't trust any of it nowadays. But either way, you got to have a landing spot once in a while. Well, when you get landed, how I have dreams, thoughts, and plans, and I believe that even given a certain amount of recoup time, Tracy will recover after she gets her eyes fixed. That's a big problem. Stress. They're stressing us out. So here's the question that I pose to myself and to everybody else. Look at the cars coming down here. I'm standing out here. I'm not. I don't expect anything, but you gotta look at the level of charity. It's just not there in America. So this is why when it's a secular society, and when no one's helping each other, then pretty soon you get fucked off in little incremental degrees. There's no margin for error anymore because it's all or nothing kind of deal. So when I get back on the feet, how do people going by, these will be my neighbors or whatever, and I'm going to be friendly with them? Are you kidding? I'm being friendly with these people that are driving by going, "Fuck you, Brian. I don't care if you live or die. As a matter of fact, your whole presence makes me uncomfortable. I won't even give you a stinking penny." Here's my age-old adage. If you had only 100 pennies to your name, and just any old asshole off the street came up and said, "Hey, brother, I really could use 1 penny, would make or break me," would you? It's like, come on, you only got 100, and it's give them a penny, right? Some people wouldn't. A lot of people, more people than I give fucking credit to. But if you got 100 pennies, you break a penny off. Isn't that the same thing as if I got $1 million and I loan my son 10,000? 10,000 to a million is the same as 1 to 100. I mean, And that's really where it's at. So I feel bad about choices I've made, risks I've taken, and losses I've incurred. I'm living the responsibility of it. When people say, "Oh, fucking take responsibility." This is the responsibility. What more do you want? I'm fucking eating shit. We're dying out here. Okay? But also, I am a vet. We are of age. We should at least be able to get our Social Security retirement like every other fucking asshole that's made millions of dollars and gets their Social Security too. Like, really? I thought this was a thing about Americans that weren't really come up and they got old and inflation killed them, and so this is why we gave them Social Security. But if you're rolling fat when you're 65, why the fuck do you even got to take Social Security? And why are we giving Social Security to green card people just because they have to work? We could do that could be part of their thing that they pay just to be in this country. Why are we giving our country away? That's a good. And why the fuck, when I'm standing here feeling like a chump because I'm a vet and stand out here and I just want a buck or so, why the fuck do I gotta feel guilty when right down there at this afternoon, I guarantee, just like every other day, you're gonna see groups, many groups of guys from 2 to 5 dudes walking through, all dark skinned of a whatever kind of minority or cultural group there is. It's not even a race thing. It's about that none of them speak English. It doesn't matter what country they come from, which I don't care about, other than the fact that it belies to me they are new as fuck to this country. They don't know the rules and the laws. So they're allowed to get $2,200 a month and fucking a bag. They are hooked up, housing the whole trip. But me and my American wife can eat shit and die. Now, how are you not supposed to catch a fucking attitude from that? Really? Because I've been standing here holding this fucking phone, and you guys been seeing every one of those cars has come down. Have you seen a shitty one? Really? Or even like one, you rarely see ones that are older than 2000, and if you do, they're usually classic cars that are restored cherry and worth as much or more than a new car. So, but then there's the electric car division. What is that? The electric company, Overdrive or something at Disneyland. This is the electric car division. Some of them come up and their cars sound like a chorus of angels. Yep. I'm going to assimilate well into society. So then there's going to be me and Trace walking down the street. She'll have her eyes. We'll go to the store. And we look just like everybody else around us. And someone's going to say something to me. And it's going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? But you look so normal. You have a house. You live right there. Well, but it ain't always been like that. So, on that note,